introducing the candidate for Membership Director. Please welcome to the stage Nikki Glinsky, the PR Director for the South Line Area JCs.
Good morning, everyone. Let me start by saying how excited I am to be here today. As Faye has mentioned, Adam asked me earlier. I am a member of the South Line Area JCs. I am also a member of Livonia. And as a JC, I try my best to visit the chapters around D4 and do what I can do to support them. During my visits, I visited the Wyandotte chapter a few times, and in visiting them, I met one of the most amazing human beings I see on this planet. We quickly formed a bond over our love-hate relationship with exercise. She loves it and I hate it. What I've really learned about Michelle Kelly in the short amount of time that I've known her is that she's a kind, beautiful, and wonderful soul. Michelle has been a JC for 10 years, and in that time frame, she has served as our home chapter's Membership VP, Community VP, Director, President, and Chairman of the Board. She's also served all of us as Michigan's district, right? I'm sorry.
Yeah, District 8.
Yes. Community Program Manager, Training Director, and Secretary. She's the very proud recipient of 2 presidential medallions, the Martin P. Luthy Memorial Award and the Thomas Stark Memorial Award. When Michelle told me she was running for Membership Director, I was so happy to hear. And when she told me her vision for 2016, I was more than ecstatic. I cannot wait for all of you to hear the vision she has for all of us in 2016. Without further ado, Ms. Michelle Kelly.
Good morning, Michigan JCs.
Good morning.
Unlike some people, I have to write everything down. If not, I will trail off and talk for hours, and you all don't want to hear that all day. So here we go. I want to start off with a quote that I found, and it says, "Everyone can rise above their circumstances and achieve success if they are dedicated to and passionate about what they do." 2 words that stick out from this quote is dedication and passion. These are 2 words that I believe that most of us in this room carry with us at all times when we are a JC. Dedication is what I promised for next year as Membership Director, to be dedicated to this organization and dedicated to the members. Passion is another word that I use to describe the JCs. The passion that I have for this organization is overwhelming, and I will use that passion next year to make sure that I'm helping everybody and to make sure that I'm helping to move Michigan forward. So dedication and passion is what I can bring to the table. I joined this organization 10 years ago when I was looking for a place in this crazy world. The Wyandotte JCs, my home chapter, welcomed me with open arms and continued to let me grow from there. I never imagined when I joined that I would meet some of the most inspiring people and make some of the greatest friends that I have that I still call friends today. I never ran a big fundraiser. I never worked with a group project. And as much as I like to talk, which is a lot, I never really desired to stand up here in front of all of you and give a speech. But these are all skills and qualities that I have learned through the JCs that put me where I am today and have helped me grow as a human being. So one of the things that I asked on my Facebook is I asked people, we all join for different reasons, but why do you stay? What makes you stay? What makes you be a Michigan JC? So here are some of the answers I got that I really took to heart. One is, I love to travel between state and national conferences. The JCs have given me the opportunity to expand my horizons and visit a lot of places. This is definitely a plus for us too. I stay because of the things I have learned and continue to learn as a member of this organization, but also because they aren't just my friends, I've made a family, which is very true. Sorry. Another one is, not only are the friends, but they're also my family. No matter if there's a problem in my community or a problem at home, I have aged out of this, the problem at home that they are there for you. I have aged out of this awesome organization, but I still feel like part of the family. So even for someone that's still not in this organization, they still feel like part of the family. Who doesn't want to feel like they're part of the family? I stay because I found a place where I belong. I have found a place where I can grow and help others grow. I stay because this organization has changed me for the good. This is one that I agree with also. This organization has changed me for the good. So I appreciate everyone who took the time to answer these questions. And I ask you to think about this yourself. Why do you stay? Why do you stay and be a Michigan JC? What holds you here? I stay because I continue to grow as a person, continue to meet amazing people, and I hope to make a difference. Another quote that I have is, leadership is about making others better as a result of your presence and making sure that impact lasts in your absence. For next year, I hope to make the Michigan JCs better. My theme is stand up, and when thinking of this theme, I turn to music as I always do for inspiration. And I listened to the radio and I heard the song by Rascal Flatts called Stand. Does everyone know that song? So it says, decide you've had enough, you get mad, you get strong, wipe your hands, shake it off, then you stand. This is how I feel about the Michigan JCs. We are strong. Sometimes we need to shake it off, but ultimately we need to stand together for this organization. I want to make sure that all members feel welcomed and that are able to communicate with me at all times. At conference, I really want to talk to the members. I want to find out why you stay in this organization and what I can do to help you be better. I am only one person. For me to stand up here and say, I need to do this, I need to do that, it's not going to work. We need to do something together. We all need to stand together and move this organization forward. Also communicating with chapters on a regular basis. You saw the 3 people running for DDs, and if I'm elected, I am so excited to have these people on my team because they're going to help move us forward. And ultimately together, I want the members to have a voice, and it's time that we stand up for our organization. So, I'm asking you, I'm getting ahead of myself. So it's time we stand up for our community, we stand up for our members, and we stand up for the Michigan JCs. So I'm asking you for 2016 to stand up with me. Thank you.
Before we move on to our next candidate, I have just noticed another dignitary that has joined us, Cass State President, number 89, John Bedeen. At this time, for purposes of presenting their candidacy for Programming Vice President, I call to the stage Aaron Purport from the Auburn JCs.
So we are often asked, what do Michigan JCs do? And how do we respond?
We build leaders.
Well, how do we build leaders? We build leaders through the programming that has been available to us on the state and local level. So today I would like to go over what my vision for the future of the Michigan JC's programming is. I see myself as having something to offer to this position as programming VP and the consistency that the position needs. But before I get into my platform, I want to tell you a little about who I am. My name is Aaron Purport. I'm from the Auburn JC chapter. I currently, as my day job, work in financial aid at a university, so I'm there guiding students through their college career as well. I'm your typical small town girl. I'm married to one of the 2 local police officers' sons. I am currently doing my master's through West Virginia University. I'll be graduating in December with my master's in integrated marketing communications. I have done 2 40-page papers on the JCs, so if you need some insight on the membership, please see me. My JC career. So I have served as a 2-time local chapter president. I was the Auburn chapter president in 2013 and 2014. I'm currently the chairman of the board, and I'm also serving as the local district director for District 5 over 7 chapters. I was only a 6-month JC when I became chapter president, and I was wondering, how am I going to succeed? I know I have the willingness to do it, but how am I going to go forth and do this? It was the programming. The program that was set forth before me by the chapter, the state level, the national level, that really gave me the guidance to do and create an efficient chapter and a sustaining chapter. In 2013, I led Auburn to win the Parade of Chapters over all 3 trimesters. That was now the CLC program. That was something that had never been done in the 52 years of Auburn's history. So how does my platform, or my JC career, build my platform? It's the program, like I said, that has made me who I am and where I am today. So my platform is to continue on the path, bring national programs to light, travel, and have the SPE process be convenient for all members. So continue on the path. We've had a lot of changes over the last few years, especially the last two. The chapters are understanding that new program. We want to stay and continue on that path so that we can create successful chapters. National programs. There's so many national programs out there that we can bring down to the state and local level. Let's have the CLC program align more with the national level, so if a chapter wants to submit to nationals, they can do so and very easily. Travel. I love to travel. My goal at the beginning of the year was to travel to 70% of the chapters in the state. It's built me who I am today. It's helped me create camaraderie. It helps me understand how big and small chapters do things so we can share them among our chapters. SPE convenience. We need to make sure that the SPE process is convenient for all chapters who want to do them. It's a learning experience. It gives chapter members the opportunity to interview and have presentation skills. So if the process is not convenient for you at the conferences, we want to make sure that the programming team is coming to either districts and doing district interview days, or coming to local chapters. We don't want any chapter who wants to submit to miss out on that opportunity. I believe in my platform, and this is why I asked you to elect me. I asked you to elect me because I have an investigative mindset. I'm not just going to provide you with the answer, I'm going to provide you with the reason behind the answer, and why it's appropriate for you and your chapter. I have a passion for my community. I want to see all chapters, or all communities in Michigan succeed through the help of the Michigan JCs and their local chapters. This is why I ask of you that you elect me to Programming Vice President for the Michigan JCs, so we can hear Michigan roar in 2016. Thank you.
Michelle, if you can come back up as well. We'd like to have both of our candidates for membership director and vice president of programs to please join us on the stage. Take the hot seats, if you will. And now we move into our question and answer portion. So each of you will get a prepared question, and then the audience will have a chance to ask each of you a question of their choosing. Each person will get a different question. No one answers the same question twice, and we will go in reverse order. So Erin, you will start us. I will hand you the microphone. Again, 90 seconds or a minute and a half to answer your question. And Erin, as candidate for Programming Vice President, what value does a state level officer present when visiting a local chapter, its events, and connecting with the members?
The level that the state members have is to provide any resources that they can. Apparently that would die too. To the local chapters. If there's a problem within a local chapter or with an event, we can connect them with another chapter who's had that same experience. There's no two experiences that are the same, but they are similar in the background. So we can definitely help provide those details to the chapters, connect them with another chapter president or someone who else has had that as well. Traveling is a very important thing, so we really understand the levels, not just through email or calls. It's about being in the chapters because it's a totally different atmosphere than just picking up a phone or emailing someone.
Michelle, as candidate for membership director, in your opinion, what is more important, strengthening existing chapters or extending new ones, and why?
Ooh, that's a hard one. Of course, from Faye. I think we kind of need both in the Michigan JCs. I think we need to strengthen the chapters that we have. We have some really awesome chapters in Michigan that need a little help right now. And I think we need to do what we can as a state board and myself to help strengthen those chapters. I also do think that we need to bring new chapters into this organization. New chapters brings new people, which brings new opportunities. So I would kind of have to say you kind of need to do both.
Thank you. All right, this is audience participation time. At this time, we will take one question for each candidate from the audience. If you would like to ask a question, please raise your hand. We will have somebody bring a microphone to you so that candidates can clearly hear your question, and we'll then have another 90 seconds or minute and a half to answer your question. At this time, who would like to ask a question? And just so you know, if you don't ask questions, I do have a couple more that I can ask them. But I would like audience participation, like I
Bueller's.
Edward Hamey from Chapter President of Van River. Please stand and use the microphone. We are live streaming, folks.
This is a very serious question.
Which candidate is to?
I'm sorry.
Which candidate would you like to ask the question of?
Michelle, beautiful Michelle.
Oh, you're so sweet.
Michelle, in the world of membership and food, if you had to live without one thing for the rest of your life, would it be pizza or hamburgers? And how would you relate that to the JCs?
Well done.
Wow.
Oh, wow. Thank you, Ed. I also love you after this, but thank you. Well, I guess I would have to live without hamburgers because pizza is, one of the 5 food groups. So, and how does that relate to the JCs? I don't know. We like to eat. So that relates. We really like to eat a lot of food when we're in JC. But when it comes to living without things, I think in the JCs, we can't live without our members. So in this case, our members would be pizza for me. Because without all of you, I wouldn't be standing up here, Aaron, Faye, none of us would be here. So you're all my slice of pizza.
Good job, Ann Arbor. So we will now take a question for Aaron, who is running for Programming Vice President. So if somebody has a question they'd like to ask of Aaron, please raise your hand. We will bring the microphone to you. And if I don't, Steve Backus from Wine.jc.
Alright, this contraption is awesome. I feel like I'm going to page an FBI guy or something. Aaron, my question is, in terms of awards and programming, do you intend to make a lot of changes or keep things status quo kind of how they are this year?
I don't want to make any changes to the programming for awards and recognition this year. I think that it's consistent, it's solid. I think it needs to stay where it is. The chapters are familiar with it. The only thing I can see changing is the fact that we're changing the millennial goals. Those things will change a little bit, but in terms of wording, more or less, not the actual wording. The members are familiar with it and they've been striving towards those goals already, so they need to keep going for it.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, your candidates for Membership Director and Vice President.